Build the dream in FIFA 20, pay less and get more, and use the code TVM at checkout for a bigger discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another Team of the Week review. Team of the Week 7. I've literally seen one player, Fabinho. I've not looked at that. Literally, just click refresh, record, here we are. And you might not believe that, but it's true. Okay. Oh, wow, they actually gave it to Mbappe. They gave it to Carlos Vela? What's the point? Right, so there's a lot to talk about here. That's interesting. Just the layout more than anything. They've given Pulisic an inform. Fine. They've put him where the goalkeeper normally is, so that threw me completely. But a lot of stuff to talk about there. I mean, if you take Mbappe out, that is a pretty dead Team of the Week. However, Fabinho isn't a bad card at all, and there are a couple of other players in there that you could use. So, Sells up first. We had him, 5 saves, clean sheet, 1-0 win. Nkulu of Torino. I've not got him in there at all. And I'm not going to spend too long on each player here, but I am going to have to look to see what he did, because he just wasn't on my radar at all. Where are Torino? Oh, dear. EA have gone and done an EA again. I mean, come on now, game. What are you doing? What? He made 1 tackle. I mean, is that the only game? Yeah. Wow. Oh, dear. He made 1 tackle, didn't keep a clean sheet, and they drew 1-1. I mean, arguably, right, he's won 6 aerial battles. They could have been extremely important. Had he not won maybe 1 or 2 of them, Cagliari might have scored. They might have won the game. So I'm not taking anything away from that. 7.5 for a centre-back isn't a terrible performance. It's actually not that bad at all. The argument that I have is that how the hell is anyone meant to predict that by just looking at... I mean, like, even watching the game, how is anyone meant to go, right, yeah, Nkulu, definitely going to pick him? Because EA never pick informs out of draws. Unless it's a massive like derby and someone has done, and I keep referring to it, Zapata, Milan derby a few years ago, scored in like the 96th minute to make it 1-1. He got an inform, whereas no Inter player did. That makes sense because he equalised in the 96th minute. That though, he's not scored, he's not assisted. It angers me because how are you meant to predict it? You can't. Vida, Viva la Vida. Actually looks like a very good card. 78 pace is nice. Good defending and physical. I'm not going to look to see what he did. I'm just going to trust that they know what they're talking about. Chilwell. I actually said, and you can go back and quote me, I said that Chilwell is my favourite out of the Leicester players to get himself an inform, despite the fact that Vardy got a hat-trick and Jose Perez got a hat-trick. Now, if you scroll on further into the video, I'm sure you'll hear me talk about Jose Perez because he is over there. 2 players from the Leicester game, and justifiably so as well. Chilwell, by the way, just in case you are wondering, 1 goal, 2 assists, and just generally fantastic in a 9-0 win. Is it a good card? It's alright. Fabinho. He played well against Spurs, right? Really well. But I honestly didn't expect them to say, yeah, have an inform. I'm happy that they have done, don't get me wrong, because, you know, I'm a Liverpool fan myself. But it's just one of those where I wasn't expecting an inform from this game. I mean, maybe at a push, Jordan Henderson for getting Liverpool back level. But to be fair, despite the fact that they lost 2-1, the Tottenham goalkeeper deserved an inform because he saved. I mean, he must have made about 12 saves. 12 saves. I mean, he was just incredible, and it was just bad luck for him, really, that he managed to concede 2. If he had good defenders in front of him, who knows? But Fabinho's played a 7.4. Thing is, right, I watched that game, and I know Fabinho had a very good game. If you look at it just purely from this, no, not in a million years. But if you watch the game, maybe you can understand. And that does kind of bring back to the Torino game. And Nkulu might have had a very good game, to visually, but stats-wise, it didn't read very well. So, I will kind of let EA off there, but they don't often just give informs for draws. So that That's what's thrown me, and that angers me. And he hasn't got a clean sheet either. Fabinho, that's a big game, Liverpool Spurs. Big game. Okay, I wasn't expecting them to pick an inform. It doesn't surprise me that they have. It has surprised me a little bit that it's Fabinho. I'm not going to moan, though. I do like that card, and I'm glad that they've done it. BwareHD, not a player that was on my radar. So, again, we're going to have to go have a look to see what happened there. Bayer Leverkusen, where are you? Oh, they've done it again. 2-2 against Werder Bremen. What? Oh, come on, EA. What are you doing? No, I don't believe it. I'm surely not. No, well, I mean, unless there was some midweek nonsense. 20th of October. No, that's it. They've given it for an assist in a 2-2 draw with Werder. What is going on? It is BwareHD, right? Yeah, what? Oh, it just gets on my nerves. He doesn't even deserve it. An assist in a 2-2 draw with Werder Bremen, a side that Leverkusen should have won anyway, like beaten anyway. That is drop points as far as Leverkusen are concerned. And BwareHD's got an assist. They've not won the game, and he's got an inform. What? I mean, some of the players that they've left out, right? Let me just go back to some of the players that they've left out to give BwareHD that inform. They could have gone with Neres of Ajax, right? Who actually got a goal and an assist in a 4-0 win. No. Wow. They've gone with iluchszz, right? Which doesn't surprise me in the slightest. And again, I've said this in the Team of the Week predictions. He is the higher rated of the two cards. And he got 2 goals in a 7-1 win. However, and it's a massive however, unless EA do an SBC or an objective, which let's be honest, they're not going to, Muriel has scored a hat-trick in that 7-1 win. And he's not been given an inform. Shocking. And yet, BwareHD's got an assist. Give it to him. Oh, I mean, it's just bollocks at the end of the day. I mean, that's rubbed me up the wrong way. There's so many players that they could have given it to. Just those two off the top of my head. Gerard Moreno is another one of Villarreal. To be fair to them, they went with Toko Akambi. He's there next to Jose Perez. Okay, fair enough. Oscar. No Chinese league players there, as far as I can see. They've not given it to Oscar. Okay, only got a goal and a 3-0 win. Still did more than BwareHD. Ooh, I am annoyed. Yazitsi. Very good player, by the way. And I'm over the moon that they've given him a central card. Despite the fact that EA clearly don't watch football because he didn't play central. But I'm not bothered because that card is a very, very nice one. And a great stepping stone. Because mark my words, he will 100% get another inform before the end of the season, if not 2. And it would not surprise me if he got a League One team of the season as well, because he's come from nowhere and he's brilliant. But yeah, I mean, that's extremely well-rounded as well. But, not defensively, but as a cam, that's a great card, and I'm a big fan of that. He got 1 goal, 2 assists, 3-0 win, justified. Saul of Atletico, I remember seeing him. I remember thinking, yeah, maybe, but I'll leave him out of my predictions. So I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm going to argue too much about this one. They beat Atletico Bilbao 2-0, which is fine, and I think he got like a goal and man of the match. Yeah, he did. Goal, man of the match, 2-0 win. Not a problem. I don't have any issue with that whatsoever. Would you believe it? Let's move on to Mbappe. 2 goals and a man of the match award and a 4-0 win, and they've actually watched the game and given him a left wing as well. So in red picks, yes please, that would fit my team a treat. Pogba, Kante and Mbappe, trio of dreams with Digne behind him. I mean, that just fits like a glove. That is, I mean, in fact, that's amazing. Yeah, let's hope that happens. Iluchszz, we've just been through that. Carlos Vela's an interesting one. I will look, but I can't be asked. But there were plenty of MLS cards, right, or players that could have been given informs. And, I looked at, there was a player from Atalanta, midfielder, German guy. Carlos Vela, 2 goals and an assist. and man of the match, 5-3 win. Yeah, that is justified, and I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, the other player there was Martinez or Gressel with a goal and assist, which is the player that I actually written down. I'm not annoyed because they've not gone with the player that I thought that they were going to go with. I don't care about that. I'm not annoyed about it. It's just a bit of a shame because he's already got a Player of the Month card that was extremely cheap and is better than that inform already. So that inform is a stepping stone to another inform, which he won't get now because the season's finished. That would only be the same rating as his Player of the Month anyway. So to me, it's a waste. Like they should have given it to Diamande instead, or Rossi, or someone from another game. You know, it's one of those situations, unfortunately. Pulisic is their perfect hat trick. That makes sense. In terms of the rest of them, it can be. I had that, and he deserves to be there. 2 goals, 4-1 win. Shame it wasn't Gerard Moreno, because that would have been a really nice card. 1 goal, 1 assist, 4-1 win. But is what it is. Ayoze Perez hat trick, fair enough. Interestingly, though, that they're going to give it to Ayoze Perez because he's got a hat trick, but Jamie Vardy did the exact same thing, and he's obviously going to miss out. But I'm not bothered because you can't have 3 players from Leicester. That's taking the Michael a little bit, but. Another excuse for an objective, or even an SBC, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Maybe choose 5 players who narrowly missed out and have them as a player pick SBC repeatable. Don't make it cheap. Put Vardy in there. Put Muriel in there, who, let's be honest, deserves to be there more than the guy that they actually chose. Put Moreno in there. Rashford is another player that they've missed out on, really. 1 goal, 1 assist, 3-1 win. A lot of people were hell-bent on that. I had him in my predictions, and I actually thought that they would do, but they haven't done. They could have given it to him instead of Vela or Bellarabi. Vela deserves to be there, so I won't argue too much with that, but Bellarabi in particular. Depay, 1 goal, 2-0 win, did more than Bellarabi did, so there it is where it is. I had Balanta written down, by the way, and I did mention it in the video, but I didn't make the card, but I did mention it. Bakayev is there, knowing now that we have Russian League informs. Mitrovic is there for a hat-trick and a 3-2 win, justifiably. And there we go. Stings doesn't look too bad, does he, for an 81 rated card? Decent pace, passing and dribbling. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the rest of them don't look that great. But let me know down below whether you agree or disagree with that team of the week. Is it good? Is it bad? Are you happy? Are you not happy? I'm imagining people are going to go crazy over Mbappe's dynamic image, and they're going to want the card more than ever. I want it because it actually fits into my team, but and the fact that it's Mbappe. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, all in all, it's not bad. Some of the players, they just purely 100% don't deserve to be there. But you got to take the rough with the smooth. They've had it right the last 2 weeks. We were overdue a cock up, and we've got one. But if you have enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.